GCSE English Literature, an inspector calls SMARTPATH tutoring. An inspector calls Inspector Goole. Inspector Goole, the deep dive. Core function in the play. The inspector is the mouthpiece for Priestley's socialist philosophy. He acts as a secular priest or a prophet who arrives to deliver a final warning to the Birlings. Functionally, he is the dramatic engine of the play, controlling the pace of the investigation and stripping away the characters' veneers of respectability one by one. His name Goole is a pun on Goole, suggesting he's a supernatural entity or a ghost of the future sent to prevent the fire and blood of the world wars. Key quotes and analysis. He creates at once an impression of massiveness, solidity, and purposefulness. Analysis. This stage direction establishes his dominance before he even speaks. He's an immovable force that will not be intimidated by Birling's social status. Grade 9 link. His solidity contrasts with the Birling's instability. While their world is built on the shifting sands of reputation and lies, the inspector represents the unshakable truth of social responsibility. He is the physical embodiment of the moral law. Public men, Mr. Birling, have responsibilities as well as privileges. Analysis. This is a direct attack on the core of the Edwardian ruling class. Birling loves the privileges, knighthoods, poor, status, but rejects the responsibilities, fair wages, care for the vulnerable. Grade 9 link. This line summarises the socialist critique of 1912. Priestley argues that power is a trust given by society, and the Birlings have betrayed that trust. The inspector is here to act as the moral auditor of their lives. We are members of one body. We are responsible for each other. Analysis. This is the thesis statement of the play. The metaphor of the one body is deeply significant. It suggests that if you hurt the toe, the working class, the head, the ruling class will eventually suffer too. Grade 9 link. This echoes communion and Christian liturgy, making the inspector's message feel like a divine commandment. It stands in direct structural opposition to Birling's bees in a hive speech, creating a binary choice for the audience, collectivism or individualism. And I tell you that the time will soon come when if men will not learn that lesson, then they will be taught it in fire and blood and anguish. Analysis. This is the apocalyptic prophecy. The use of the tricolon, fire and blood and anguish, creates a terrifying biblical tone of judgment. Grade 9 link. This is the ultimate use of dramatic irony. The 1945 audience knows that fire and blood refers to the two world wars. The inspector is essentially telling the Birlings and the 1912 audience that their selfishness will lead to the total destruction of their world. He is a temporal anomaly, a messenger from the future warning the past. Grade 9 interpretation paragraph. Priestley presents Inspector Goole not as a realistic police officer, but as a metaphysical force of reckoning. Through his massiveness and his systematic interrogation of the Birling family, he functions as a didactic tool used to dismantle the wall of capitalist individualism. The inspector's rhetoric, specifically his biblical assertion that we are members of one body, serves to elevate the play from a simple murder mystery to a socialist polemic by utilising the inspector as a secular prophet who predicts the fire and blood and anguish of the world wars. Priestley effectively positions the 1945 audience as the judge of the Birlings' actions. Ultimately, the inspector's ghoulish or supernatural nature suggests that he is the externalized conscience of society, a force that exists outside of time to remind humanity that everything we do has a moral consequence. Key themes that we can link Inspector Goole to. Social responsibility. He is the primary advocate for the millions of Eva Smiths. Judgment. He represents the final call before the disaster of war. Class and power. He uses plain, blunt language to strip the wealthy of their pretension. Thanks for watching this video. Please make sure you subscribe and turn your notifications on and like the video. Thank you very much.